Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's painting is a really last minute put together piece. I started an artwork using only a needle to paint and it's driving me mental. However, that's a rant left for another day when I actually finish that piece. I hardly paint abstracts, but they are good fun to create. Easy to do but very hard to master. I know some of you are probably thinking, how hard can it be when it's just random unpolished shapes or colors put together? I get you, I used to feel the same. A good piece of extract is a league above an amateur one. It's hard to describe, but it looks a lot more refined and there is an artistic direction in it, albeit not obvious, but it is visible. An amateur one looks a lot less polished, just kind of thrown together without much thought, and the textures are a little more bland, colors unharmonious. It's a lot easier to tell when they're side by side. Anyway, I'm not an expert in abstract and probably leaning on the amateur side. So this is a somewhat of a filler outlet till I actually finish the other painting which is making me blind. Regardless, I enjoyed painting this. I started off with a few shapes here and there trying a new color palette. I realized I hardly use greens and I've grown an affection for olive, so this color direction is pretty experimental for me as well. If I had it my way and more time, instead of a rage against the deadline time frame, I would have used gold leaves and a matte medium for a more expensive finish. I added texture with a palette knife, a bigger one this time to create an uneven cement-looking surface, or what I hope it was supposed to resemble. Minimalism is a skill which I've yet to master because I don't know when to stop. Since I'm a little bit extra in real life, this trait carries on to my artworks, which explains the rose in the end. I just had to. But I kind of like it. It's not the usual rose that I often paint. This looks a bit quirky and out of place. After I added the flower, the title of Rose of Versailles clicked in my mind. With the touch of gold in the background, I thought it was quite befitting. Then I got into a rabbit hole about how the palace used to reek of feces and urine in the corridor because they had no toilets until much later and they would defecate along the hallways and in the gardens. I often glamorize about living in the past with fancy gowns, balls to attend, riding on chariots. But a little bit of history here and there makes me a lot more thankful for the conveniences that I have today. Anyway, I hope you like this simple piece. Hence, without further ado, let's begin.